Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is May 1st, 2025, and we're diving into McDonald's first quarter earnings report for 2025. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. McDonald's, as we know, is a global leader in the food service industry with over 43,000 locations worldwide. Their Q1 2025 earnings report has just been released, and there's a lot to unpack.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. McDonald's reported a revenue of $5.96 billion for the first quarter, which is a 3% decrease compared to last year. John, can you elaborate on this?
Absolutely. The decline in revenue is primarily due to a decrease in sales from both franchised and company-owned restaurants. However, it's important to note that the adjusted earnings per share came in at $2.67, which is slightly above the forecasted $2.64, indicating some resilience in their profitability despite the revenue dip.
And how did the operating income fare?
Operating income decreased by 3% to $2.65 billion. This was impacted by restructuring charges, but when we exclude these charges, the operating income was relatively flat in constant currencies, showing that McDonald's is managing its costs effectively.
Comparable sales and market performance. John, let's talk about comparable sales. The report mentions a global decrease of 1.0%, with the U.S. market seeing a 3.6% drop. What are the key factors here?
The decrease in global comparable sales is largely attributed to the absence of Leap Day this year, which provided an extra day of sales in the prior year. In the U.S., the decline was driven by negative guest counts, while the international developmental licensed markets saw a positive increase of 3.5%, thanks to strong performances in regions like the Middle East and Japan.
So it seems like international markets are a bright spot for McDonald's.
Indeed, especially in the international developmental licensed markets, which have shown resilience and growth, offsetting some of the declines seen in other regions.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. McDonald's has been undergoing some restructuring. Can you tell us more about these efforts and their impact?
McDonald's incurred $66 million in restructuring charges as part of their initiative to modernize operations. Despite these costs, the company has managed to maintain stable operating income in constant currencies, which speaks to their effective cost management strategies.
And what about the future outlook? How does the leadership view the coming quarters?
CEO Kempczinski expressed confidence in McDonald's ability to navigate market challenges, citing their legacy of innovation and leadership. The focus remains on delivering value and exciting menu options, which should help them maintain market share even in uncertain times.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. John, let's discuss the earnings per share. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $2.64. How did McDonald's perform in this regard?
McDonald's reported an adjusted EPS of $2.67, which is a slight beat over the forecasted $2.64. This was based on estimates from 13 analysts. The beat, although modest, indicates that McDonald's is performing slightly better than expected in terms of profitability.
What does this mean for investors?
For investors, this EPS beat, albeit small, is a positive signal. It suggests that McDonald's is managing its operations well and could continue to deliver stable returns, even in a challenging market environment.
Key takeaways. As we wrap up, McDonald's Q1 2025 earnings report shows a company that is navigating challenges with resilience. Despite a dip in revenue and comparable sales, their profitability remains strong, and leadership is confident about the future. John, any final thoughts?
McDonald's continues to demonstrate its ability to adapt and manage costs effectively. The slight EPS beat is encouraging, and their focus on innovation and value should help sustain their market position. investors should keep an eye on how they leverage their international markets for growth.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on McDonald's performance in the comments below. Until next time.